Guys, what's up? Welcome to a new video on my channel here, and today we're going to be talking about a few different tickers right here. I'm just doing pretty much a overview of what my picks were from the weekend for this week, and we're gonna go over how they went right here. So it was a pretty crazy week. Lots of new all-time highs, lots of new manipulation, sorta, in some tech names, and especially today and Friday on Tesla, new all-time high, insane. But we're gonna get over some names in my watch list right here. Um, so earlier this week, I posted about NNDM right here when it was um, around this area at 650 ish, and right now it is at around 715 at the close today. Let's see what the after hours is. 7:15 still. So we had a little bit of a triangle set up right here, kind of a descending triangle, but it was holding this $6 support very well right here on my daily chart. So every time it touched that $6 support, it can't bounce it off it, and I'm assuming it was waiting for the SMA 20 to catch up right here and then get that bounce and break out of the resistance on the downtrend resistance right here on my triangle setup. So far we're breaking out. I like the setup right here. We're going to be seeing $8 next soon, and once we get above that $8 resistance right here, which we hit a couple weeks ago, we'll try to get that $9.03 next. On my weekly chart, it looks really solid right here. As you can see, we held that $6 support on a multi-week long support right here. The volume has been fading, and the reason why is because we have been consolidating in one range from $8 to $6. So no trend is moving, so that's why the volume is not there yet. But once we get that $8 broken and we go higher, that's when the volume will come in. So right now we're doing very well on our comments for NNDM, and I will pull up right here my technical analysis tab right here on my Discord right here. Every night I post my TA just during live trading, or at nighttime I'll just be posting random stuff every night or during live trading based on breaking out or breaking down names that are setting up, breaking above resistance, breaking out, etc. So this is where all of our members exclusively catch right here. We get every play right here. You can see right here on NNDM, I believe it was yesterday, I posted right here. You see right here on right about the breakout, I alerted when it was $6.85. Daily setting up on this triangle here, bouncing off the SMA 20 and held a $6 support in favor for weeks. This one is ready to break out above the downturn resistance and move towards $8 resistance next. Above $8, this can go ahead and move higher for a bigger breakout to $9.03. Stock RSI crossover here is coming out from the oversold area. So we also have one important thing right here on one of the indicators, which we have the possible DMI crossover, which can signal a reversal off the bottom right here, and then we'll start to see movement. So volume is coming in on the daily chart, which you can see inside this triangle. We're going slow with the volume, and once we broke out, we had the volume come in. So soon then, next week, we will see higher highs on an NDM, and we should see $8 next. Next one is going to be SBCE. This is a little bit disappointing because of the news. I can't remember which one it was, but I think it was share offering or Branson announcing he was selling or something. I forgot what it was, but we hit my 33.86 resistance right on the dot, and we have been selling up since. But in my favor, I believe that we can find a bottom around the SMA 50 area on my daily chart right here. So usually SMAs are known for bounces, strong bounces especially. So we're going to have to find a support range around this area on my SBCE chart right here. So I'm going to go on my weekly chart right here. Let's see if we have any support and resistance let's put the line where exactly my SMA 50 is. Right there on my daily chart, just so that we can see if there's an actual support that's a connection with my weekly support anywhere. So I'm going to extend this, and we can see we have a couple different candles using that support resistance around $23.38 area. So we have resistance, support right here, and we have a possible bounce off support right here on 23.38. So maybe we can get that bounce right there. At the SMA 50, you can see the stock RSI right here is very oversold under my 20 line right here. So signal is starting to turn bullish right here, but that's only if we get the bounce right here. So this is my support right here on SPCE. We'll do my weekly support. We'll put this SMA 100 on the daily as well. So make sure we know which one this support is bouncing off of. The selling pressure has been pretty high. You can see we have 96% selling pressure today. It has been fully down, just selling every single day ever since we hit that 33.86. But I do believe that we can bounce back up and go for the long-term dip buying right here. But first, we need to get some mantras first. If we can get that bounce first, and then we'll get some mantras, or if we break below the 23.38, we'll fall deeper, possibly down into 20s, somewhere around 20s. But I will do update analysis on this soon, over the weekend for you guys. Neo, my favorite one for the week. So Neo was setting up right here, a falling wedge right here, and we were oversold based on the selling, but we were in the same range on this area, this whole area. Okay, so nothing was bearish right here. There was no bearish news. It was just share offering and different some other news, right? But it wasn't something like this company's going bankrupt or anything. It was just share offering, which is not bearish or bullish or anything. It's just it's regular. Every company does that. Not every company, but a lot of companies do that. And we broke out of the resistance on the downtrend, popped out, and we have broken higher, and we broke that 45.21 daily resistance. So I forgot to change that as my resistance. Oh, it's my support now. But we broke that as resistance, and we went above. But the problem is we hit the SMA 20, which is a short-term resistance right here. And we need to, in order to continue on for Neo to go higher, we're going to have to break this SMA 20 first. And then 48.8, 48.08, and it will break above higher. So far, we are converging on my DMI, which is a reversal indicator, and we are possibly going to see more buying right here about that 48, and we'll see that big move back towards the 55.46 and 57.20 right here. So easy for Neo right here. We had a good swing and trade off Neo. We also bought some comments for long term down in the 43 area, which was a good entry. Next one is going to be Apple. So I mentioned Apple was breaking out a multi-month long consolidation wedge, and ever since we are doing nice off the profits right here, and this had hit my $129 resistance right here. The first resistance right here on 129, we hit that, and we couldn't get above that. And today we fell back a little bit more, over $2. We're at 126.65 right now. But the selling pressure on this one was pretty good. We had a lot of volume today, but we'll see what happens right here next week. Piton was a really good one. The all-time high. I mentioned this since Sunday, I believe last Sunday. So it was around here when I mentioned it. I was going to break out. Once it breaks out, it's going to set a new all-time high, and we hit some price targets way up here. And I didn't think it would get to 140 by the end of the week. I just thought it would stop around 137.29, which is that previous all-time high, and I mean 139.75 all-time high. But we did a new all-time high today, but we closed a little bit over my all-time high resistance right here. But we did make a new higher high, high volume, and we are nowhere near a reversal on this one based on indicators. The problem is, I feel like it's overextended, but this can go higher based on the competition with Apple, because of the weekly chart right here. If you go over here, you can see we're just starting to break out, right? If you call it a breakout, you can't just have one candle breakout and then it's done, right? So on the weekly chart, we're stuck to our side. You can see this one's really telling us that this one could possibly go to 150, 170s, because we just crossed over above the 20 line on my start to our side, so we have a lot of room right here on the upside for Piton. So this one could be good long term, like I mentioned when it was down around $119 area. Piton did really good. Like this one, Golden Cross right here just happened today, so new highs are easily coming right here for Piton. Next one is going to be J&J. This one had a weird week because of, I'm not sure what happened honestly, but let's see. Monday had a weird drop out of nowhere. It just dropped and then held my uptrend support right here. And on Tuesday, bounced up a bit. Thursday, it came back down, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, so this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So yesterday, Thursday, it popped up nicely above my 153.17 resistance, right? And the next day, today, it fell back down. It shook me out, and then end of day, it started raging, way above my resistance at 153.17, and it closed at 154.51. So this one's telling me that it wants to get a new all-time high based on how the dip buyers bought up this thing way above this resistance right here. So we have a clear breakout. Good volume right here, way above average. I don't think I've seen volume this big in a while. Let's see. Yeah, we haven't had volume this high since since around March. So that's a lot of volume right there on J&J. So keep an eye on this one as we go higher towards my 155.47 and 157 right here. And one big thing to notice is the weekly chart right here is also setting up right here. So we're gonna, once we fire the squeeze right here in my TTM, we have a monster squeeze setting up. So once we get above that 157, I believe we can fire the squeeze and we'll shoot up higher all the way to 160.66, which is my next price target right here on J&J. This one moves slowly, so gotta be careful with what options you choose if you're an options trader or swing trader. So bullish on this setup right here. I really like this one. We finally got that clear candle that it wants to get above that 153.17 and go higher to get that all-time high of 157. Next one is going to be Netflix. We are struggling a little bit. We're a little choppy right here in the range, but we're still building up constructively inside my wedge all the way to the top of 548.31. So I'm going to remove my lines real quick right here. So ever since holding above that 525.11, we have been going higher, and we should be able to go higher all the way to 548, which is the top on my wedge right here. You can see on my weekly chart, you can see we are also setting up a monster squeeze. It looks beautiful. We're starting to turn bullish right here on the momentum. Okay, we're setting up a squeeze. The RSI is higher lows. Stock to RSI is starting to cross over. We have a lot of room upside, and we have no reversal in sight right here. The volume is picking up a little bit week by week, but once we get that wedge breakout, I believe we can see new all-time highs above the 548, and then once we get about that 548.31, we'll break and see higher all the way to 557.52, 572.17, and we'll see the all-time high. I really like this one. I mentioned weeks ago that this will bounce back up all the way from 478.87. So I hope some people got in this area. I know a couple people that did in the really low 500 range, but right now it's doing good. I really like the setup, but Netflix is really a shakeout stock right here. Shakes out a lot of people. Good thing we are doing a golden cross, multiple estimates right here. So 20 estimate crossing the 50 and the 100. So that's a little bit of a good sign right there for medium term or a bit of a long term bullish sign right there. So good thing for Netflix right there. We are slowly, constructively building up the top of the wedge at 548 and for a breakout. So we'll see what happens next week on this one. I am bullish on this one. Let's see for Tesla right here. Tesla, really good one right here. So we broke out of the bullish pennant that we were setting up on Wednesday, and I said this was going to explode. Dude, it's a bad idea to be a bear, right? We broke out last Thursday, all the way up to my 658.82 resistance right here. Hit that exact target, and today, monster. I can't explain it. This is the craziest day Tesla's had. And this is probably the most intense day Tesla's ever had in its whole lifetime. And I do believe that we can see new all-time highs again next week. If you go over here on the volume, you can see a massive volume spike right here towards the end of the day. You can, oops, let me fix it real quick. So the index buying on this one, I believe was like over 100 billion, I'm not sure, but it was over 100 million shares. And Tesla hasn't had this much volume in over a year, okay? So the last time it had this much volume was back in, oh wait, okay, so in March when that COVID drop started right here. Let's see. So Tesla has not had this much volume since February when that COVID drop happened, I believe. Which is insane. Oh wait, the COVID drop was in March. Okay, so I'm not sure why it was this high in February. Whatever, but this is really insane. End of the day closed at 6.95. After hours is down a bit, but as long as we hold above my 678 support right here, we can continue higher to 695, then 700, and we'll get that 724.40 eventually. Congrats to all of you Tesla shareholders. Insane. Next one is going to be Twitter. Twitter has been really good, but we haven't even touched it because it's too slow, but Twitter broke out of my wedge right here, popped above my 48.25. We played that play right here. 50.53 broke that, and it broke my all-time high right here. I believe it's all-time high. I'm not sure, but 52.93 broke higher, and today it did hit my 56.01 monthly resistance right here. So we gotta see if we can close that monthly candle above my 56.01, and if we do, we can see beyond 60 right here. I will update my chart on this for you guys over the weekend. Move on to PLTR. We are setting up right here and inside this wedge right here. So we have a downtrend right here and an uptrend. So we're setting up a little pennant right here based on this range, right? There's no bearish reversal or anything, okay? Based on this range, we are setting up for a breakout higher. So what I'm seeing is we're seeing a oversold signal based on the same range, but we're in the low volatility movements right here. So we got to see if PLTR can hold this estimate 20 next week. And as long as we hold that estimate 20, we can bounce and break out of this wedge right here. So DMI, no reversal in sight. Our side is a little bit tired right here. The momentum is going down, but once we get that bounce, we'll start to see momentum increase higher, and we'll get that breakout. Good thing is, PLTR has a really good support at 2562. So ever since it has been touching that 2562, it'll close above it and just consolidate higher and get the indicators to turn bullish. So bullish on this one. We're also on the SMA 20. Let me fix it for you guys real quick. See, you can see that SMA 20 right here. You can see we're right on it, right here. So we bounced off it today, and we held above it. So it's a good thing for PLTR right here. Gonna fix this right here real quick. So as long as we hold above this uptrend support, we'll get that bounce and breakout to 29.05 and 33.50 right here. Next one, this one's a monster. I mentioned this earlier this week on Monday when it was below 63.78. So right now it's at 75.58, which is insane. We only played around 3 of these candles right here, and I haven't been paying attention to this one because I've been trading different names, but this one broke out of a really nice wedge right here on a daily squeeze setup. Broke out, got a monster candle, monster run, way beyond my price targets. Once we broke that 65.65 resistance, this hit all the way to 70.25 and my 75.13 resistance, and we closed above it at 75.58, which is insane. Congrats to some of you guys in the Discord group that caught this and kept following it. The volume today was insane. RSI, higher highs. Looks good. But I will update my chart on this over the weekend for you guys. Next one's going to be AAPL right here. I didn't expect this one to go this high. I alerted around right here on Monday. Same one with REGI. So I was mentioning that this is going to break out based on this setup right here. And once we break out above this 44.98, we'll see 48.87 and 51.67 next, which are all-time high targets right here. But we got 57.44, which is insane. Some members in Discord caught this run right here, and we also caught some of it, but I sold all of it too early. I will update it for you guys on the weekend. JMIA, favorite one right here. This one is breaking out above my 40.90 resistance right here on my daily chart. So I mentioned earlier this week that once we break this 40.90 resistance, we can see nice run towards like 44.43 and the price target's up here. But we got stopped at the high of 43.71 today. So good run right there. Congrats to the team that caught this on Discord and made some money on this. And I am looking for continuation based on this breakout candle right here. Strong volume. DMI slightly reversal convergence right here, but we'll see 44.43 and 47.56 next week, likely right there. So that's it for you guys on overview of this week's top analysis. For me over here, we did really good on these names. A lot of new all-time highs. On my Discord right here for you guys, we have been posting a lot in every group right here. We have a whole section for the welcome tab, the announcements. We have the courses section right here. We have to learn something new, where I provide a ton of new information for you guys. And they learn something new in FAQ. We have the alerts tab. We have the chat rooms, the party bus. We have the non-market related chat room. We have the questions tab. We have the SPAC warrants, profits. We have the stocks. We have credit, IPOs, memes. The news section right here. We have the earnings economics. We have the news bot right here, and we have members that post very often inside this tab right here on some extra plays for you guys. You can see right here, a lot of plays, very successful ones. They do pretty good on these ones. We got my YouTube tab right here. So if you want to join my Discord, I will put the link below for you guys, and I'll see you guys there. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you guys next video. Thank you for watching.